Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I have got all 39 properties from the MCU in a tier list. Now I'm going to rank them into 5 tiers for you guys. These are going to be my list. So let me know in the comments below, what is your list? Which ones are your favorites? Where do you rank all the properties? We've got 39 of them to pick from, so there's really no choice. So some of your favorites may be in the middle of mine. That doesn't necessarily mean they're awful, but there's just so many to choose from. So smash yours down in the comment section below, smash that like button for me, and click subscribe. And let's get into this tier list of the rankings of all of the MCU right now. Okay, so we've got all 39 here ready to go into the tier list. We have got God, Great, Decent, Average, and Oh No as the tier list. Now, remember, I am ranking these against each other. So the God tier doesn't necessarily mean the greatest movies of all time tier list. So just remember that. I am ranking these against each other in their whole universe. So when I say, for instance, a movie in the MCU is in God tier, that doesn't mean it's as good as The Martian. It doesn't mean it's as good as Godfather or Lord of the Rings or Empire Strikes Back. I don't think that. So just remember that. Now, this is my list. Remember that as well. So this is my opinion. So we're going to start off with Avengers Endgame. And where would I put that? I'm going to start off with the average tier. Why? It's because there are a lot of plot holes in this movie, and I constantly see it every time I rewatch it. I still think that last hour is fantastic. The characters are great. I just feel like there's just so many problems with this movie, though. There's so many holes, plot holes, flaws, and that's why I've got it in the average tier. Thor Ragnarok goes in the God tier. Why? Because I absolutely love it. It's freaking hilarious. It's got great character arc in the Thor with Loki. That dynamic is fantastic. Valkyrie's introduction is great. Hulk's fantastic in here. The whole stuff with Sakaar is great. Hela is a fantastic villain. Loved it. Absolutely love it. So for me, it's in the God tier. Ant-Man, I'm going to put Ant-Man in the average tier as well. Behind Avengers Endgame. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put it above Avengers Endgame. I like this movie. It's got a good heist to it. Darren Cross is not the greatest villain. Yellow Jacket is not the greatest villain. Remember that. He's just not. That's where I think it really lacks. But overall, the instructions of Ant-Man and the cast around him was fantastic. Enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable film. That's why I've got it in the average tier. I don't think it's in these top 3 at the moment. Infinity War. It's Infinity War. Love it. Absolutely love it. Action-packed, fantastic quest for Thanos. His character is great. One of the great villains. Also, you got to remember, Thor goes through a fantastic character arc in this movie as well that I love. A lot of our characters get pushed to their limits, which I like as well. They're tested, and that outcome was fantastic. It was not for like everyone dying and stuff like that, but I wanted them to do that, and they had the balls to do it, and they did it. So technically, this Thanos did win. So realistically, he won. So that's why I've got it in the God tier. Age of Ultron, a movie that gets better and better with every rewatch I watch. For me, goes in the decent tier. Gets better. To this day, though, Ultron deserved 2 movies. He needed 2 movies to flush his character out. I feel like that is what lets this movie down the most, is that it's so rushed when it didn't need to be. But overall, every time I rewatch it, I do like this movie a lot more. Now, Wakanda Forever, I'm putting in the great tier. I really enjoyed this movie. You got to remember, what the hand that was dealt to Ryan Coogler was an unfortunate one that no one saw coming. And the man had to rewrite and restructure the whole entire film because it's without its major star in Chadwick Boseman. What he was able to achieve is an achievement in its own. It's absolutely fantastic with what he had to do. He made Shuri a great character. She went on this fantastic arc. Angela Bassett was fantastic in this movie as well. Namor is fucking awesome. I cannot wait to see more of him. They gave us enough backstory to make you want more, which is what I love. Love the story. Love the music. I loved everything about Wakanda Forever. I really like this movie a lot. That's why I've got it in the great tier. Black Panther, the first one, I'm putting in the great tier. I'm putting it there as well. Loved it as well. Chadwick Boseman was fantastic as T'Challa. Love that character. He had the potential and probably would have been a pillar in the MCU. So we had Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America as the 3 pillars. Once their time was up, I feel like T'Challa was the next in line to take one of those pillars and become one of the faces moving forward. But unfortunately, due to a terrible, tragic circumstance, he's no longer with us. This movie is fantastic. Killmonger, one of my favorite villains. Like, there's just so much I love about this movie. The story, everything. That's why I've got it in the great tier. Black Widow. Oh no. Oh no. There is so much wrong with this movie that just makes it put here. Like, the visual effects, the story. Just a lot. Just an absolute lot that I just did not like with Black Widow. I feel like this movie needed to come out when Infinity War came out. It needed to come out that year. It's a late movie by a long shot. So, for me, it goes in the oh no category. Captain Marvel, average. Not the greatest villain. Not the strongest story, but it is decent. I like Brie Larson in this role. Really enjoyed her and her Captain Marvel. So, for me, it's just in the average tier. Captain America, the First Avenger. I am going to put in... Yeah, I'm going to put it in the great tier. Because I like this movie a lot. I feel like Red Skull could have been flushed out, though. It really could have been flushed out a lot more, and I feel like that's a weak point in the film. Most of the freaking MCU, the villains are the weak point of the story. Can you believe that? No. But I like Steve Rogers' whole character in this movie as well. I love it. It's great. That's why it's in that tier. I think this is one of the most underrated comic book movies. I really do. So for me, it goes in the great tier. Winter Soldier and Civil War both got in the God tier. Fucking awesome movies. A great spy thriller in Winter Soldier. Fantastic villains. Just great. Tested the perfect character in Captain America by testing his morals, testing his trust, which was fantastic. Really love that. And Civil War. What more can you say about Civil War? It's just got some of the great iconic moments. The introduction of Black Panther. Zemo is a fantastic villain. Cap and Tony, just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's Civil War. It has to be in the God tier. Multiverse of Madness goes down here in the average tier. I felt like this one just didn't have that thing that makes you come out of a Marvel movie going, whoa, that was mind-blowing. I need to see that again. I didn't have that urge with this movie. I came out of Multiverse of Madness and I was like, I don't really have the urge to go back and watch it. And it's unfortunate because I like these movies. So for me, it's just in the average tier. I like that they used Scarlet Witch as the villain, though. I really did like that decision. I'm glad they went down that. It would have been stupid if they didn't. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt like I was missing something. So for me, it goes in the average tier. The first Doctor Strange, decent. Casillas, again, lets it down. Not enough Dormammu. I would like to see more of him. I hope we get to see more of him in the third Doctor Strange. Visual effects are fucking phenomenal in this movie. If it had a better villain, it's in the great tier easily. Steven goes through a fantastic arc that I absolutely love. So for me, it's in the decent tier. Eternals. A lot of people have Eternals down here. Or here. Me, though. Love this movie. Love Eternals. Bold. Unique. Different. Chloe Zhao nailed it. What I like about this movie so much is there's no true villain of this film. There is no villain. It deals with decisions, consequences. It deals with morals. What do we do? Do we destroy an entire species to create this celestial being that is going to go on and create another billion planets? Or something like that. Is it like we sacrifice this group of people for this? What do we do? I love that. And we test our characters to that with their bond with humanity. It's awesome. That's why I love this movie. And it's so good. I don't care what anyone says. I really enjoy this movie a lot. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Look, average. The more you rewatch it, the more it just slides down a bit. Like, it has some good moments, some cool characters like John Walker and that. But overall, it's just average to me. Guardians of the Galaxy, though. Oh my god, put it in the God tier. James Gunn nails this one out of the park. Hilarious, perfect, awesome, fun. This is one of the most fun films you can watch in the MCU. Anyone who puts on Guardians of the Galaxy and doesn't laugh, you have no funny bone in you at all. James Gunn nailed this. Brought in this misfit characters who no one knew about. and turned it into a family favorite. It's freaking awesome. Ronan, not the best, yes, I get that, but hey, it's enough for this movie. But Guardians on 2, on the other hand, oh no. Oh no, they just tonal issues for me is the big thing here. I couldn't get in with the tone. It's just I felt all over the place. Felt like a Star-Lord movie rather than a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So I felt like that hurt it as well. I feel like the action sequences weren't as good as the first one. Ego as a villain, I don't care for. I don't really care. So for me, it sits in the oh no category. Now Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Average. That season finale was absolutely awful. What did they do to my boy Kingpin? I don't even want to talk about it, so we're just going to leave Hawkeye and average because I don't want to get riled out about what they did to my boy Kingpin. Ridiculous. Iron Man 2, I'm going to put in here. Messy. Very messy. The plot is all over the place. Storylines just aren't meshed correctly. Whiplash is not a great villain. I don't like it. You know what the best part of this film is? Besides Tony's arc that he goes through? Justin Hammer. I want them to bring Justin Hammer back so badly. I thought freaking no, he was awesome. He was so much fun. And I liked him. But I just felt like he was wasted potential in that movie. Like, come on. How do you get Sam Rockwell to come in and you waste him? How do you do that? But they did with Iron Man 2. And for me, that's in the oh no category. And Iron Man 3 is going to join him in the oh no as well. It's on the border of average and oh no for me. But I feel like generic villain, Mandarin Twist was not good. I didn't like that at all. I thought the first part of the film is fantastic. The second part falls flat for me. And it just becomes a jumbled mess. Killian is just a crap villain. Very generic villain. And yeah, so for me, it's in the oh no category. The Avengers, I'm putting in the decent tier. Because this is a good movie. And it is a catalyst movie for the MCU. Without this movie, none of this happens. This had to work, and it did work. Bringing all the characters together is fantastic. The villain, Loki, is fantastic as well. I thought he was perfect for this particular movie. Love this movie. It was fantastic. For me, it's in the decent tier. Moonknight joins the decent tier. I wish they nailed the season finale. I really do. The season finale lets it down because the split personality disorder was fucking phenomenal. Great. Loved all that stuff. But then that finale was just, Ethan Hawke was great. And then the finale, So a common theme with these Disney Plus shows is the finale just sucks. Yeah. Miss Marvel. Look, I'm putting Miss Marvel in oh no. Hear me out. Just hold on. Hear me out. First 2 episodes are in these top 2 tiers. Love the first 2 episodes. But then after that, it falls so badly that it's just, what the fuck were they thinking? Why are they trying to cram in 2 seasons worth of plot into 6 episodes? I will never know. And it did not work for me. I felt like this was a perfect show to showcase Miss Marvel as a student, as a coming of age story of her dealing with her powers and her schoolwork and her parents and her whole social life. How does she juggle all this? You don't need a villain. She doesn't need a villain in her show. I would love to just see her discover her powers, deal with real world shit that is going on. Like, how does that happen? But no, we have to chuck in this whole friggin' stupid ass storyline about, hey, the government want to kill you again. They want to capture you. Like, we've seen that with Hydra. We've seen that with so many of them. It's boring. It's generic. It's bland. No one wants it anymore. Come on, get creative. And then you throw in all this supernatural stuff that's happening as well. And it's like, right. What is going on? But the whole family dynamic is great. That's the best part of this, and I just felt like that got pushed to the side. So, unfortunately for me, that's why it's down there. The first Thor is going into this God tier. I love the first Thor. I don't care what anyone says. Father-son connection. Works. I can resonate. That's why. I connect with this movie on such a whole new level. That's why it's up there. So, this is a personal one for me. Antman and the Wasp. Oh, my. You know what? As bad as Iron Man 2 is, I still think Ant-Man and Wasp may be worse because there's just some shit in here that just doesn't need to be in there. Like, he's a forgettable. Sonny, the villain in here, one of the villains in here. Don't even get me started with that, man. That's just stupid storyline. I feel like the story, okay, yeah, we're going to go get Hope. Hope's going to go get her mother. That's great. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like this one that much. The first Iron Man. Look, I'm putting the first Iron Man up here in decent. It's fucking great, man. I used to have this down here in the Oh No, an average. And it's slowly been going up after rewatches. Bro, it's good. I can't deny it. It's good. It's good. Obadiah Stane is a great villain. Tony goes on a great character arc. It's great. Like, yes, okay. I submit and I put it in the decent tier. It's great. It's good. It's good. Incredible Hulk, I'm going to put down here. Why? You take this out of the MCU and guess what? Nothing changes. That's all you need to know about the Hulk. Shang-Chi. Oh, man. This movie. God tier. This is the closest I'm ever going to get to a proper, decent, live-action Dragon Ball movie. Win-Win, the dad, the villain. Oh my god, he's so good as a villain. He's so good. Bro, Shang-Chi's great. His sister's great. Oh, Aquafina's great in it. The whole story is about family. Love that. That scene with Shang-Chi and his father when they're fighting at the riverbank there. And he is starting to beat him and he's like, is this what you wanted? You trained me to be a killer. Like, it's so good. And like this whole like, we needed you and you weren't there. You chose the rings over us. It's so powerful. It's so great. I love this movie so much. Like, this could be one that could end up going up more and more and more. I just love this. And the action sequences, best in the MCU by far. Absolutely fantastic. Love this movie. She-Hulk. You know what? Personally, I'd put a 6 tier here for She-Hulk called Get the Fuck Out of the MCU. It's just shit. It's just shit. There's only one good episode, and that's when Daredevil comes in. They actually got real in that episode, and there was actually good dialogue and actually like serious tone and like actual comedy that worked. The rest of the episodes, the hour, like 8 episodes, whatever, how many there is, just garbage, absolute garbage. And then that finale, what the fuck is that finale? That finale is shit. It's absolutely shit. This whole show is just crap. It's a fucking terrible show. And the CGI was absolutely awful. So I'm putting it down there. So now we go to Loki. And you know what? Loki goes in the great tier. I'm going to put it there. I like this one. This is the only Disney Plus show, I think, in the MCU that nailed the finale. I love this one. Jonathan Majors was fantastic as the He Who Remains, also known as Kang, the Conqueror. Absolutely fantastic. Loki was great. Sylvie was great. Owen Wilson as Mobius was great. The story was great. There's only one episode that was filler, and that was Lamentus, that episode. So, but overall, I really enjoyed this show so much. So for me, it's in the great tier. What is this one? Far From Home. Look, I'm going to put Far From Home in the decent tier. Used to be up here. Now it's dropped all the way down here. Still like it, but I'm starting to see the flaws and starting to see why people are like, what they talk about. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see that now. That's why it's going in now. I just think these ones are getting better. This one, not so much. And now we go to Homecoming, which I'm going to put Homecoming here. Vulture, great. Spider-Man, decent arc, decent story. I just felt like I don't know. This movie's weird because it does feel like Iron Boy Jr. a lot of this in this movie. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's hard to explain, but I don't know. It's just an average. Spider-Man No Way Home. Look, mate. It's the best MCU movie. It is. To me, it's the best MCU movie. Like, no way in this whole entire time on this planet Earth you could have ever said to me, hey, Alex, guess what? You're going to see your 3 Spider-Mans that you grew up with watching in one movie together with all the villains. And I would have said to you, all right, yeah. You're funny, mate. That's a good joke. But here we are. Bro. The emotional state I was in that whole entire movie was ridiculous. You bring Andrew Garfield back and, bro, he's just He's just got tears running down my face because of we know where his character left off, and we pick up that in this movie. Stop making me cry when they're swinging. I just was sitting there in awe, like with tears running down of happiness. Like, bro, I'm seeing my 3 Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. He's up there with Batman as one, like them two, 1 and 2. They're the ones I grew up with. They're the ones I look to. This is just that movie, man. It's just that movie with great performances. They test Peter in this movie. It's a masterpiece. It's fucking awesome, man. I love No Way Home. I don't care what anyone says. It's in the God tier. Thor Ragnarok, not Thor. Thor Love and Thunder, in great. Would have liked more gore? Yes. Does it have some comedy issues where it's too much down that road? Yes. But overall, I'd be lying to say if I didn't have a good time with it. I did. I really did. I just felt like I embraced the wackiness of this movie. That's what it is. But yeah, I would like more gore. I think if we had more gore, tone it down a bit to like a bit more serious, it's definitely up there. Thor: The Dark World. Malekith, do you remember him? No one does, because he's just forgettable. This movie is forgettable. I would say that. This movie is forgettable. It's Thor: The Dark World. Like, everyone knows it. So, yeah. Wandavision. Average. Hit and miss show for me. Actually, you know what? I want to put it down here, though. I do. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put it here. I'm going to move Iron Man 3 up to here. I'm going to move Guardians 2 up to here. Like that. That's what I'm going to do. WandaVision was hit and miss. Hit and miss. There's episodes I loved, episodes I hated, episodes that I was like, okay, I guess. Episodes I'm like, yeah, that's a decent one. Some characters that I didn't like. I really liked the dynamic between Wanda and Vision. That was probably the best part of it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hit and miss show for me, very much. Werewolf by Night, bro, it goes in the great tier. How good is Werewolf by Night? This is something that we have been waiting for in the MCU. I'd love an anthology series of this. Hour-long episodes. Give me 12 of them, different creatures. Explore the supernatural elements of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's right there. It was great. The classic look of this horror, fantastic. I'm loving this. This is what we need more of. More of this. Alright, Kevin? More of this stuff. Give me that. And finally, what if? Look. What if for me, I would put here. Only a few episodes that I thought were good. The rest of them were just dumb, stupid. Weren't what ifs that majority of us wanted. They just made some random ones like, what if Thor was an only child? Like, no one was ever thinking that. Who? Mate, if I see someone who was thinking, hey, imagine this what if. What if Thor was an only child? How fucking awesome would that be? No, it wouldn't be awesome. Just stop. It wouldn't be awesome. So, yeah. Get that out of here. So, yeah. So, there you have it. That is my ranking right there of all the MCU stuff. So, yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't think I missed any. Maybe I did. Is there 39? No, that's 38. 38 things there. So yeah, so smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. Let me know yours. And I'll see you guys next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.